so ready for the summertime, y'all.
Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. I know shorty and she doesn't want no so-so. Had a man last loose, girl, it's so long. You been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been peeping what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First things home, real car, no cable.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, that song makes me want to like twerk my little butt away and demand respect, but at the same time not give a shit because y'all opinions doesn't matter. Like, that's what that song does to me. Like, it makes me want to twerk my ass away, demand for respect while I'm twerking my booty, but then I don't care because your opinion doesn't matter. What's up, y'all? What's poppin'? It's me, Shay, your favorite urban goddess, the only urban goddess on this YouTube platform. Like, sis, did you forget? So before I start this video, you guys go ahead and subscribe to your girl and click the bell and all that good stuff. Follow me on all my social media. Like, yeah. So as you guys can tell by the title, this is going to be a story time. Now, I haven't done a story time in a good minute, so I'm like, what the heck? Like, let's talk. Like, let me talk because I want to talk. What am I trying to say? Okay, so I know I told you guys that I would be telling you guys more stories about my past relationship and the crazy things that I did and all that stuff. But now that I'm in a whole different relationship now, new boy, new era, new feel, new space, it's like, why talk about that now? Because it's like, I don't want that. I don't know, I don't want that negative energy anymore. But now that I think about it, it's like the stories that I did back then or the things that I did back then was pretty entertaining. So, I don't know, I'm kind of going, but I'm gonna have a poll at the top, or whatever. I'm gonna have a poll at the top. You guys tell me which stories that you want to hear. That's going to be about my ex-boyfriend X, but at the end of that, I will not be speaking on him anymore unless it's an advice video or anything in that sort. So yeah, whoa, check the I button, okay? So this story time is going to be about the time that me and my friend almost got jumped, almost, because a chick I never got caught slipping, you know? I don't want to, but I mean, if my day comes, it comes. But yeah, it's about the time that I almost got jumped. So I'm sorry, the violence didn't happen, but it almost happened. So if you guys want to hear what happened, then continue watching. Okay, so basically this all happened in my 10th grade year. I had a best friend, I'm gonna say her name, Tequila. Me and her was like, that's my road dog. Like, if you seen her, you seen me, and if you seen me, you seen her. Like, we were so freaking close to the point that people thought that we were lesbians. Like, people thought that I was messing with her and she was messing with me. And sometimes, like, we put that image out there that we were, simply because when a boy tries to talk to me, I would tell them, oh, I have a girlfriend, my best friend, she's my girlfriend, you know? So basically, me and my best friend, we had a clique or whatever. It was me, her, and my other cousin, Terica. Yeah, I'm saying their names because it's like, you know. So it was my best friend, me, and Terica. Well, yeah, it was my best friend, me, and Terica, my other cousin. So we had like a little group. Before it was only 3 of us, it was 2 more girls too. And it was, I'm gonna call her name Lentz, and I'm gonna call the other girl Queen of Bad because that's her nickname. So we were all a group at first, but you know, some drama ended up happening and we ended up splitting apart. So the Queen of Bad and Lentz, they went on to do their own thing and they had a group by themselves. But then it was just me, Terica, and my cousin. Ugh, I just said it. So it was just me, Terica, and my best friend Tequila. We just separated. We just had our own separate groups. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. Like, one of the main reasons why I don't do story times. So basically, you know, it was a sunny afternoon, you know, I'm just kicking it with my friends. We in the courtyard eating. It was me, Tequila, Terica, and we're gonna call this girl Catfish because everyone in school called her a catfish because they said she looked like a catfish. Like, she's not a catfish, but she looked like the fish. Catfish. And you know, it was like a couple more girls there, so we were just all talking and chilling or whatever, and I can't really remember what happened, but basically Catfish, she was such a messy person, and I'm not gonna call her ugly because I hate calling people ugly, but I feel like me saying this still is me calling her ugly. But she has a good personality, but she's not really basically, she was the type of person that she didn't really fit in, and I guess she knew that she didn't attract like the attention from boys, and girls would pick on her because I guess she knew. I don't know. I don't want to say it because I don't want to say it, but basically she knew that she was an outsider and she couldn't really fit in. So she would play with both crews. Like she would play with both squads, go back and forth, tell one crew what one crew was saying, then tell the other crew. You know, she just go back and forth, and that just didn't fly with me. It didn't fly with my friend Tequila or my friend Terica. But you know, we just kept her around because at the end of the day, she had a great personality. I don't know, it's like we knew that she was fake, but at the same time, it's like we didn't care because our bond was so solid, you know? Like we let her in on certain stuff, and certain stuff we just don't tell her. And I guess that's why she feels left out. But it's like, sis, we're not going to tell you anything, you know? Like, we know we're not going to tell you no deep stuff. We're going to tell you what we want you to hear, you know? But if we're whispering something at the table you're not going to hear, then it's, I mean, you put yourself in that position to sit at our table. So if we talking to each other and no, you know, like, this is our table, this is what we do, but hey, you still cool, but we're not gonna let you in on everything, you know? It was kind of like that. So basically at the lunch table, we was all chilling or whatever, and I can't really remember what happened, but basically Catfish went back and told the Queen of Bad and Lance some stuff that we have said. And at the same time, when it happened, I really didn't care because it's like they wasn't gonna do anything to me. It was like I was so secure with myself and what I can do. I really didn't care, you know, like I really didn't care. It was like, go ahead and tell them, you know, like go ahead and tell them, like I don't care, you know. So my best friend Tequila, she was really upset. I can't really remember what Catfish told the other crew, but it was something, I don't know, I can't really remember. It was the 10th grade, but she said something. She went back and told the other crew something. I can't really remember. So my best friend Tequila, she got so freaking upset that she basically stormed away from the table. But before she stormed away from the table, she was like,
see, Catfish, this is why we can't tell you nothing, because you talk so freaking much. Like, you wonder why we don't do this with you. You wonder why we won't do this with you. You wonder why you're not down with the crew, because you talk too much.
You know? So she walked away. And so my cousin Terica, she was like, cool. That's how she talks. She's like, cool. I'm gonna go talk to this girl, cool. My cousin Terica in the group, Terica is the one, she's not really down with the fighting. She's like the one that's trying to see the bright side of a lot of things. And she had like smart remarks, but she said like in a jokey way. You wouldn't know if she's being for real or if she's like playing with you, you know? That's my cousin Terica. She's the one that's like, girl, chill out, you know, like, girl is nothing. Cool, you see that? You know, you never know if she's serious or not. Whereas me, I'm the one that's like, rah, you know, I'm the strategic one, you know. I planned out majority, like every time we were about to fight, I planned out everything, you know. That was me. I was the one that's like, I was the aggressor, you know. And my friend Tequila, she was basically the one that's down for whatever. Like, you have to do this, okay, we're gonna do it, all right? So she was like the I don't give a F one. I was the strategic one, and my cousin, she was just the you know, the goofy one. It was just me and Catfish. She was just sitting at the table. Now me, I'm just looking at her across the table, like, just looking at her, and she was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What are they talking about? And I'm like, you know exactly what she's talking about. She said, I don't know, like, what's going on? What's going on? Shut up, like, bye. So it was like, this conversation is already too long. Let me just go ahead and go to my friend. So I went over to my friend, and she just crying, and she just going off talking about like, this is why I don't trust nobody. This is why y'all my only crew. Queen of Bad, she switched up on us. Lance, she switched up on us. And we was really upset with Lance because that's a whole different story time. We was like real upset with Lance because we gave this girl an ultimatum. And it was like, not even an ultimatum. It was just that she just flipped on us completely. And I never been backstabbed like that before. Never. Well, I recently got backstabbed, but it was like the way how she did it, how it played out. It's like Lance don't have a mind of her own. The Queen of Bad, she always trying to run everything. So it was like her mind was just going all over the place because she was like, people putting my name in certain situations, and it's like I don't know who to trust. So while she's crying and she just going off and talking, I looked at her, while I'm looking at my friend, it's like tears were like streaming down my face. And it's not because I don't know, it was like I was crying because she was upset and she was crying, but it wasn't like no boohoo crying. I wasn't crying like that. It was like while she was crying, I was looking at her like this. That's my girl. Like, I hate seeing her down like that, you know. So while my cousin talking to my best friend Turka, she ends up looking at me and she seen that I'm crying. She's like, oh Lord, oh Lord. What she said, oh Lord, I just stormed off and I went straight to I almost said that girl name. I went straight to Catfish. Now Catfish, she is like 6'1", and at this time I was like 5'6", you know. I was 5'6", and she's like 6'1" or whatever. So when I went back to the table, she was at the table with the other crew. Now I noticed that the other crew was there, but I really ignored them, you know, because at this time I was like, I don't care, you know. My friend is over there pissed, so I'm pissed. Like, what's good? Like, bitch, what's good? You know. So I went over to Catfish and I'm like,
you always do this, Chuck. I said, you always on this A shit. I said, I'm tired of your ish. I'm sick of your ish. I'm tired of you.
Like, I'm just all up in her face like this. Well, I'm not up in her face because she's taller than me, but you know, I'm like this, like looking up at her like this. I'm just laying it down. I'm telling her, I'm gonna stick my foot so far up. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. And I'm just going off on her. I'm just going off. I can't really remember what I was saying, but I was basically threatening her, telling her how fake she is. This is why nobody wants to include her, because she talks too much. Like back then, you can't play between both crews, you know. And you can, but you have to be neutral. You can't go back and just go back and forth telling each crew what the other crew is saying. You can't do that. You have to be neutral. And that's the thing, Catfish, she wasn't neutral. So after I went off on her, I just walked off. I stormed back off and I went to my best friend. I said, look, the other crew was over there. They heard me went off on her. Something might happen, but I'm gonna let you know right now. We might get our butt kicked, but we're gonna get our butt kicked together. And that's what I told her. I said, if you're gonna get jumped, I'm going to get jumped. We all gonna get jumped together.